first carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 34 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll, and we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. To throw is Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Derek Wolfe, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now it's Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still be another 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go with Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off of play action, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the ground with Johnson. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 29, Watson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tavon Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. His throw incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On second down, here's the option.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a third down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And it'll be intercepted.
Vernon Hargraves with a pick. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
This is taken around the 12. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. On fourth down, Watson steps away to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Watson on first down. Caught here by Conley. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here's Watson. Buying time to his left. From 6 yards away. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one is incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Watson Dancing to his left. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and now it's third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Watson now to throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Watson. He's got Akins, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now it's Lindsey. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Another run by Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. This offense already 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions. They're going to try it again here on this 4th down. They're going for it. It's Watson. Being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd down and 7. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Watson off play action. And now Watson throws another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay there to make the grab. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And his
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Swag right.
Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and is coming to the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here.
Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps.
Good touchdown. It's caught at the 1. Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Here's Lindsey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Watson's throw here taken in by Cooks.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Amendola's got it complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Jackson. him trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jimmy Moreland able to get him for a loss of about 3. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They go play action with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's Sam Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. He's going to go deep for Conley. And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 34. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Slam. 54.
They'll run here with Lindsey. Lindsey, first down and more than that. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. On first down, Watson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one goes for 30 yards. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. On a jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Now Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Adafe came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Justin Houston picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Desperation time, Watson on 4th down. And he's brought down Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to it, and he will get into the end zone. It's another ugly.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he cannot pull it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but